Hi, Plasma Crab again. I'm going to talk about money again, and you get to look at George Clooney, or as I call him, Gorge Pooney. So, I want to talk about the game of Monopoly for a second. I know most of you have played it. I know that most of you know the rules. And I know that most of you can kind of sense when the end of the game is coming. And that's a normal game of Monopoly, which more people should play, apparently. But here's what's going on in this game of Monopoly. The bank can buy property, and the bank can print more money if it runs out. Now, I want you to imagine playing that game with those rule changes, and then tell me where we're at in that game. And you know, it's not something that is going to go away, regardless of why we started using money. If it made sense, I've done the whole pig, chicken, cow analogy, and we said, hey, let's use rocks. But this is dumb. This is even dumber what we're doing now. I mean, how can you allow the concept of having something that represents more wealth than you're personally capable of controlling, if that wealth was tangible, when it always ends in this? A few people have all of it, and the rest of you are slaves. It doesn't matter if you're a socialist slave or a communist slave or a capitalist slave. You're a slave. You get up, you do one of the many slave jobs you get to choose from if you want to eat. It's ridiculous. And if you don't stop allowing people, any of them, to have something small enough and easily enough to reproduce, like pieces of paper, in their pocket, and then say, hell, we don't even need to print all of it in paper, just make it electronic numbers in his bank. And now you got all of these guys that own everything. And if you want a peaceful solution, it's going to have to be a solution that the entire masses, or at least the huge majority of the masses, will go along with. And starving, if that's part of it, it won't work. Dying from bombs and other people shooting you, if that's part of it, it isn't going to work. If you want a solution that doesn't include those, it's got to be the majority of people, and it has to be voluntary, which means you're not going to get everything you want, and you better learn to compromise, because they're using your unwillingness to compromise and this farce that we call money and wealth and gold, a stupid representation of something that allows it to be manipulated, and it's all going to fall apart and you're all going to starve. Oh man, that's a bad one. Sorry, guys.